It's funny because I think of him as a sort of force of nature.
Definitely humble, modest. He's in the background.
He just puts you at ease immediately.
I'm amazed that you found him to give him this award because he's the last person to take credit for anything.
That quirkiness is balanced with just brilliance.
I just find him fairly astonishing.
Daniel is a creative whirlwind, and I think one of the most amazing things one of the things that made me really want to move to the city was when I walked around the neighborhood and I saw that it was alive in many respects, all those businesses on Downer Avenue, but one of them was an independent bookstore, which are kind of rare around town these days. And the fact that Milwaukee not only had an independent bookstore, but had such an amazing one and such a well-known one, that spoke to me, and I said, this is a place where I can find literary community.
I'm biased because we live in this community, and my wife and children and I come to this store all the time. So our kids are 8, 6, and 4, and they know the store like the back of their hands. They know exactly where the children's section is, and they really look forward to coming here and engaging with everything that Boswell has to offer.
I think we're all just kind of big nerds here, so we all love books, and why else would we work here? But he definitely makes it a very good environment to work, kind of just like a big family here.
Oh, he has a national reputation. People know about Boswell books in New York, in Los Angeles. People say, "Where's your home bookstore?" And Boswell is my home bookstore. And they say, "Oh, Daniel Goldin."
It's hard to think of bookstores that are at the level of Boswell, about one in every state. You get this really special independent bookstore that is more than just a delivery system for literature and culture and ideas, but it's also a community institution, something that brings us all together and really can foment and spark citywide conversations about important issues.
He has set up so many ties with so many different parts of the community. Every time we bring an author in, he thinks, who can I bring in? What organization is going to find this author have a very personal connection with? And things that I would say, hey, we should be charging for this because we have all this inherent knowledge. He's just like, no, we want to get the author out there. We want to get the ideas out there. We want to get, this connection and it'll be great and they'll love it and that'll be the important thing.
I love his personality because he's so, I just feel like he puts you at ease, and he's super interesting. I mean, he knows so many different people from all across the country, and he's just, he's so knowledgeable that, you can talk to him about anything. And so I just feel like, you can't really put him in a box.
I think one of the most exciting parts about touring Daniel's store anytime, but especially when I first moved here, was that wall when you go in right to the right and he's got all the posters up of coming events. I don't think people realize just how lucky Milwaukee is that authors really consider Milwaukee a place to come and stop in. Like really famous big names will come through town.
It's just invaluable, I think, to me, certainly, to have somebody like Daniel who is in my corner. And he's really, I think that is how I would describe him the most, is that he is in the corner of every writer and every reader.
Very passionate. Once he sets his mind to something, he kind of goes all in. If he's walking by and he hears a customer that has a question at the front desk, even if he's doing something different, he immediately stops and he tries and sees if he can help and what he can do to make it right, and he doesn't leave until the customer is happy.
Daniel Goldin has been working with the library as a partner to help us deliver really amazing and excellent programming to people of all ages, but especially to adult readers. Without this partnership, the library would not be able to afford to bring in so many notable authors.
Daniel was there for me at the beginning. We launched Evicted here in Milwaukee at Boswell Books. Daniel was such a big supporter of that work, and I love his work there. I love Boswell, love the city, love independent bookstores.
We have a great kids event programming that we get into schools. We make sure that those kids go to all schools. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter what where the school's located, whatever. We try to get it fairly equal out, and we try to make sure books are available to all the kids who can afford them, the kids who can't.
To be with Daniel is to sort of be in the presence of, it's not fair to say sort of an otherworldly being, but he is kind of not quite of this plane.
I think it's really nice that he has to go to this, and that he has to see what the differences he's made.
I can't think of a better person to win this award, because the Rotary motto is connecting. And part of the reason that Boswell Books and Daniel Goldin has been so successful is because of the connecting he's done in the community.
It doesn't surprise me at all that Daniel's getting an award like this. I think he should get all the awards that are available.
It's always a pleasure to work with Daniel. I think he's not only a super professional, but he's just low-key and laid back. And so the total package of what authors are looking for. So he makes our life really easy. And it's an honor to be here in Milwaukee working with him again. And I'm thrilled that the Rotary Club recognized Daniel this year.
Daniel Goldin is so deserving of this recognition, and I'm just so grateful to the Rotary that there are opportunities to select people from around the community that might not otherwise get such recognition.